Cacao here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. And today, we are going to be doing a two-part mission to Duna, which, if you don't know what Duna is, it is, let me switch to it, it is this planet. It is the Kerbal Space Program, Mars. So this is where we're going to be going. The first mission, which we are doing now, we are going to send a communications satellite all the way over here. And then we are going to send a small rover to do like science and stuff. I don't know. But let's just go. Alright, launching. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, as you may notice, on launch we have very low thrust weight ratio. I'd say it's about 1.01 at the very least. Actually, let's see. It is 1.1. So this is about the thrust weight of Apollo 11 on launch. And not gonna lie, it looks pretty epic, but it takes a while. So, it's alright. So we're gonna do that now. Oh, and the boosters have also ran out of fuel, so we'll detach those. Booster separation 2. Now it's just the mammoth. Our apoapsis is now above the atmosphere, and in just a second here it is at 80 kilometers. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a maneuver node so that we can get to orbit. That's good enough. Alright. We have 30 seconds to engine reignition. Oh, we are now officially out of the atmosphere. 10 seconds to engine reignition. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Decoupling sense stage. We are now in orbit, officially. And now what we do is we create a maneuver node at the back of the planet. Come out here and get our encounter. Oh. I think we had one back here. Oh. Ah, that's a Kerbal encounter. We don't want that. Oh, there's our encounter. Right there. So now we just tab through Duna. And then we can adjust our maneuver from here. Going down to a meter a second, we will get mostly aligned with Duna. That should be good right there. And now, actually, let's not make a maneuver node yet. Let's just burn towards the thing. I don't know. And here we are, a minute to the maneuver node. Let's rotate the spaceship. And as well, let's detach the fairing. There we go. And deploy all communications as well as solar arrays. There we go. We are about to burn to interplanetary space. In 1. Okay, let's burn retrograde, because apparently... actually, maneuver again. Because we just completely overshot Duna. So, let's try this again. Actually, what we'll do is we'll set this to... we'll set the thrust limiter to 1. To Duna. And here comes our periapsis, approaching Duna once again. And when you when you set your thrust limiter to 1, you get extremely precise adjustments, I guess. So that is good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag this and get an orbit, a stable circular orbit around Duna. And that is perfect right there. That is how you get a satellite to Duna. It's also 2016 meters per second. This is the warp to maneuver button, I think. Well, let's do it. Time warping over. Also... oh, there it is. There's Duna, and here we are. Oh. Oh my god, the burn will take an entire hour. Now that is a long burn. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to time warp through that extensively. I can't tell if there is... Oh yeah. So, okay. We still had the thrust to minimal, so let's warp to the maneuver again. Phew! Alright. Now we will start burning. Alright, here we go. Burning retrograde to get an orbit around Duna. And this is phase 1. Almost complete once we get this in orbit. Okay, so you know what? What we're gonna do is we are gonna circularize here, because I am assuming that that initial burn really did mess us up. So let's just set up the maneuver node here, and then warp to that. And we are about to begin the burn. Oh, frick, overshot. But it is okay, because we now have a circular orbit around Duna. Now, of course, we don't always have connection with the KFC, but, you know, it's okay. We'll get on the daylight side here. And then we will... Now what we're going to do now is we're going to deorbit the interplanetary stage. Because, you know, it's a big, hefty chunk of probe that we have here. And here we go. Oh, we're now going to crash directly into the surface. Now, everything seems good on the probe. Now let's turn off SAS and just, you know, do this stuff. And now we are gonna just time warp down. To Duna. And now we are inside the atmosphere. We have absolutely no control over the interplanetary stage, and we should start re-entry soon. And die. Here are the re-entry flames, as you can see. If we don't die from this, we are, or if the probe isn't destroyed by this, it will be destroyed when it inevitably crashes into the surface, which we are around 14 kilometers away from. And now the probe dead, and we will begin phase 2 of the mission. Alright, so since this is the second time we go to Duna, we're just gonna speed past this until we get to the landing. Okay. You probably should have, like, Alright, now that we are in a stable orbit around Kerbin, we can go to the back side of the planet, and this is where the interplanetary stuff comes in. We go to the back of the planet, and we get our maneuver node. And here we are at our maneuver node. Where are we? We are very far from Duna, as you can see. Alright, we are about to burn in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, that was way too much. Okay. So, let's go to the maneuver again. Actually, prograde. Let's puff. Okay. We can fix this. We just got to burn prograde. Okay. This is not good. Burn retrograde again. Alright, that looks like a good descent. Decent descent. We might land in a canyon there. Or we might land on the edge of the canyon. That is slightly worrying, but you know what we're gonna do? We are gonna quick save. We're just gonna time warp. Oh. Keep on course. Oh, there's flares starting to appear. So I don't know why it's not pointing exactly retrograde, but we are indeed in orbit, and we are indeed going to land hopefully safely. And what we're gonna do actually right now, stop burning here at around 6,000 meters above the surface. Ooh, this is looking good. I think we are going to make it. Once we get to a kilometer above the surface, we'll find out if we're actually gonna have enough. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it looks like we're only gonna slow down to around 7 meters a second, which is alright. I figure we could land on that, but we gotta get the thing away, the sky crane. So we're just gonna, let's see, oh. Yeah, if we burn there, we can get off our speed really quick, and because we have limited pro control, we can only accelerate as fast as full throttle. So, we gotta descend very far. Okay, here we are, 80, 70 meters above the surface, and once we get to 10, we are gonna deploy the sky crane. And that works perfectly. And we can go to the sky crane as it burns away. We can start cutting parachutes. And now it will clear the thing. And while we are rolling, we can extend the antenna once again. And we now have full control. We can brake and go back to the sky crane, which, oh my, it sure is burning a lot. And after that debacle, we have we have successfully landed a rover on the surface of Duna, and that is the first time that has ever happened to me. And we can move the rover about here. Oh, steering's inverted. Let's disable steering and do inverted. And we can just drive along here, also extending the solar panels. Now, unfortunately, there is no science to be done here, so we're just gonna have to just rove around. And honestly, that's not too bad. Ooh, brake. Almost just crashed my rover and destroyed the communication thing. Anyways, that is it for this video. If you liked it, suggest where I should go next, and I will. And next mission is probably gonna be manned, because, you know, this was really challenging because of the radio signal that we needed. And I'm just gonna rove around on Duna a bit more, because honestly, this is a big accomplishment for me, and I want to kind of get the most out of the Duna surface that I can. So, Alt F9.